Equity is only valuable if your company is potentially exitable, and I'd say that the majority of people's businesses are not exitable. And then if you're telling somebody that the business is going to be exitable, but like it's not really even in a position to be close to being exitable, you're kind of doing them a little bit of a disservice by saying like, here's the equity. And I'd rather say, here's the profit of what we're earning so far. In the future, if this does become an equitable play, we can have the conversation around equity there. Also, I would always rather give profit than equity. Any day of the week, okay. Profit's short term. Profit is here's some money so that you want to keep on working with me. Equity is how I buy my jet in 3 years. That's like the big boy money or big girl money. And the thing that you also have to realize is anytime you introduce equity, it becomes way more complicated. And on top of that, equity, like someone doing a great job at their job, that's not equity level style. Like they need to be doing a fuckload of stuff to be considered equity inside your company. And so you need to make sure that they are actually worth an equity level person. And if not, like for example, let's say someone was like, I want equity, I'm not gonna work for your business, and they're $100,000 a year. I'd rather pay someone $120,000 or $130,000 a year and not have to give up the equity than have to go through the whole, even just giving someone equity is like gonna be 10 to 30 grand in lawyer fees, like, just to get them the equity. But there is, if you do wanna do something, there is something called phantom equity. Now I'm not a lawyer or anything out there, but you could say, okay, I'm gonna distribute phantom equity over 4 years. You're gonna get 1% of equity a year over 4 years, and on the 4th year, you'll have 4%. But if you leave before the 4th year, you won't have any equity. So that's what it's called, phantom equity. But for the vast majority of people, it makes, no. I've never given equity in anything. I do have a portfolio company where I'm a 50% owner inside of it, so we started it as 50% owner, but I've never given equity away. Would I in the future? Absolutely, but they literally need to be like, for example, if I were to start a software, they would need to be like typically in a software company, you have like a marketer, sales, face software person, and then you have the coder software person. So it's like, shit, we have no money. You know how to code really well. I know how to market really well. Let's save some money. We're both gonna make no money in the first year. You're gonna code it. I'm gonna market it. And then in 3 years, we'll exit it for $100 million, just as an example here. Does that make sense? That's when it's valuable. But it's like, yeah, this person's pretty good at this thing over there. That's not good enough.
If you want my help installing any of these systems in your business done for you, be sure to book a call with my team down below.